What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another reaction. Y'all know what today is. It's Wednesday. It's Wildcard Wednesday, but that's irrelevant because Crucifix dropped a new track today, and we're hitting that up. We've been meaning to bring Crucifix back on the channel for a minute. This gives us a good reason to, and especially on Wildcard Wednesday, could not be more fitting. But before we check out Crucifix's new track, I want to talk to you guys about the Coldest Water. This is the Coldest Water bottle, and if y'all don't know about it yet, this is the last water bottle that you're ever going to need. It'll keep your drinks cold for up to 36 hours, has a lifetime warranty, floats in pools, floats in the ocean. I mean, this thing is actually the bomb. I take it with me to weddings. I've used the same ice at wedding rehearsal one day, at the wedding the next day. It's kept the same ice, kept it cold, kept all my drinks just the way I like them, all that. And if you guys want one of these for yourself, I got a link down in the description of the Coldest Water's website. Make sure that if you're going to buy some of this, that you are using my promo code AT to get 10% off your entire order. Or if you're a coffee drinker and you're spending $50 or more, make sure that you enter the promo code DARK so that you can get one free 1 pound bag of the darkest coffee with your $50 or more order. And don't forget, if you're heading over that way or not to shop, make sure that you at least stop by, check out that top link in the description, and enter yourself for a chance to win in the Coldest giveaway. Get yourself some free gear from the Coldest Water. Now, what did Crucifix drop today? Well, it's Crucifix with Sean P. East with a track called Sidewayz. I don't know anything about Sean P. East, so this is kind of a first time reaction too. I'll be looking forward to whether or not we need to hit up more from Sean P in the future. That's all I got to say leading into this one. I'm super excited to get Crucifix on the channel for a second time. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to read this to you guys in case you can't see it. So it started off with Harley Davidson. Now it says on June 30th, 2020, Sean P. East lost his mother to dementia. A month later, we rode across the country to scatter her ashes in the mountains of Colorado. Okay. I wonder if this is footage from the actual ride. No. Nah, this wouldn't be footage from the actual ride. I thought they were gonna ride for a little bit longer. My bad.
Sidewayz. Sean P, man. Crucifix, man. Seen a lot of good people die, man. Real young, man.
Yeah. I done been through hell and I felt the pain. I done seen the whole world go through a whole lot of change. I seen a mama watch a baby die just for getting high, and 20 minutes later go get high. I seen kill.
Man, y'all ain't tell me Crucifix could sing like this. I know he got a little more vocal during the hook in that last one. This is like a song, man. Come on with it.
Just for getting high, and 20 minutes later go get high. I seen killers get justified, and all the while scratching my head, wonder how's it right. I seen some real good people die in the crossfire. Some men afraid of losing their pride, and it's pain in the verbs and pain in the streets, and it's war in the church, war in the east. And listen, half of us thirst while half of us feast. Instead of chasing this Hollywood pay, I say.
Man, he said a lot in that. I want to talk before it because he's changing up the flow a little bit. I want to talk about it. He mentioned, you know, killers getting justified. He mentioned, you know, watching a lot of good people die. Of course, it started out with that caption about Sean P.'s mom. You know, one thing we got to take into account, and I know Crucifix is a man of faith. I don't know Sean P. I'm guessing he might be too. But, you know, one thing we got to take into account is we never know God's plan. We never know what's happening or why it's happening. We just know that everything happens in God's time. There's a reason for everything, and that reason will be revealed to us when it's time for us to know it, right? But a lot of times, those are some struggles that we have, man. How are you going to see somebody who's killed somebody in cold blood, you know, get justified? Whether they're finding redemption or they find, you know, their freedom back or they find a loophole that they can get out of jail. Whatever the case may be, man, like, some of these things just don't make sense, especially when we're living in the moment and we're getting these firsthand, you know, these things are smacking us like that. I know this is going to turn around though. I'm looking for what this is leading to because I'm real hooked on what he's telling.
Feast instead of chasing this Hollywood pay. I sing so many cry. I see so many down for nothing at all. Giving me life up for something so small. I sing so many tears over so many years we can never get back. This ain't life that we're living in the past. That's our way. Lost my partner Reese, and ever since that day, life been crazy, man. I really ain't had too much to say. Sometimes I want revenge, but that's the devil's way. Or acting not, so I just get down on my knees and pray. I ask him lead the way, but if it gets no better, just know I tried. Consider this my last letter to my fans, to my friends, to my family. When I leave this earth, I hope y'all all remember me.
Hey, I didn't mean to pause. I thought that was the end of his verse. I meant to pause at the end. I can't wait to hear what else he's saying because he's already made such a good point. You know, he's talking about, you know, when you have those losses, when you have those hard times, especially, you know, when these good people are dying, you can't understand it. That's when Satan gets in your head, man. Real talk. That's when the devil uses those things to bring you down. But he's talking about, you know, where he goes there at that point. He's just going to get down on his knees and pray because that's all you can do. We don't have strength. We don't have the strength to resist that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get those trials, and I think about what we talked in church this past Sunday about, you know, sometimes God lets those trials come into our life to build us up and create a testimony for somebody else to see. And that's real talk right there, man. What Sean P's saying, man, when the devil's coming at you with that stuff, sometimes you just got to drop down. Not sometimes, all the time. You just got to drop down and pray through it, man, because even if you never understand it in this life, eventually you will see God's plan, and there's always a plan in what's going on. Man, come on.
Friends to my family. When I leave this earth, I hope y'all all remember me. R.I.P. shout out Quinn, rest in peace, preacher man. I'ma hold it down, but swear to God I miss you, man. R.I.P. you all, we miss you, Franco. Freaky T, he took it hard, I feel his pain though.
Shout out to all of them.
So many down for nothing at all. Giving me life up for something so small. I say so many tears over so many years we can never get back. This ain't life that we're living in the past. That's our way.
Everybody, man, you gotta wake up and thank God every day for living, man. You never know when you're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to all my homies, man. I love y'all, miss you, man. We gonna come join you one day, homie.
It's got to be hope in my future.
Tell them,
cause pain in my past.
They don't see it though.
Yes, it will.
They don't see it though.
But I always been a believer.
Me too.
That suffering can't last.
Tell them.
No, do it don't. Cause we come down lucky. How sooner or later something gon' have to shine. Stop working sideways.
Tell them.
And this life gon' fade like the wind blows. But only I know where I'm about to go. Gotta go the night way. Leave behind this pain that I sang. So many cries. So many down. Giving the life up for something so small. I say so many tears. So many years. So many get back. This ain't life that we're living in the past. That's our way.
Hey, real quick before we play this song out, I want to shout out Crucifix, man. Him hitting them notes right there, them high notes, man. He's getting on some of that funky grind right there, man. Sounding slick. But for real, like, you know, Sean P shouted out something at the beginning of this whole segment, like right after that last time we paused, that just rings so true, man. You know, he was shouting out all them people. I guess those people, you know, he knew He's shouting out all these names, though, you know, talking about that it passed, but he's saying, I'm going to see y'all one day. We're all going to go. And at the end of the day, you know, we don't need to be living for this life anyway. We need to be, of course, you're going to have that sorrow. You know, someone close to you passes. You're going to have that sorrow, and that's normal, man. That absence of somebody that you care about, you've invested part of your life into. But the thing is, you know, we always need to be thinking about what comes later. We always need to be thinking about that reunion later. And 100%, man, this song right here, this song has got like my spirit just elevated. Like I can feel my spirit being elevated. So I'm thankful for this song. Thankful y'all been hounding me for 3 days, reminding me it's about to come out, because you know this is one of the realest songs I've listened to in a while. You know, really talking through your faith, talking through that heartbreak. You know, where does God fit into this? Why do those bad things happen? Because if you try to say you've never asked that a single time in your life, you're lying. Everybody at some point, you know, it may be when your dog passes, it may be when your dad, best friend, brother, you know, even somebody that you don't even know that well, that just, you know, you just wonder, how does such a good person pass away? And it doesn't seem like there's any reason. While we got killers out here living, you know, living out their days, living to 80, 90 years old, you know. Man.
Ain't life, it was living in a past that's Sidewayz. Sidewayz.
They don't see it though. They don't see it though. Tell them.
Loving memory of Faye Elaine Stokes. Alright. Let this play on out real quick. Now I gotta get up more Crucifix for real. I mean, dude just has such a solid character, and that plays out so much in his songs. Both of these guys, you know, they got an awesome style. I mean, they were definitely styling in this video. You know, a lot of respect, though, for the tone, for the music, for what they're saying. Y'all gotta let me know, because I know this song just dropped. I'm sure you guys have listened to it already. What y'all think about this one? Where y'all standing at on it? How y'all feel? Because, you know, to me, this is one of the deepest tracks that I've listened to in a minute. I mean, this one right here, in my mind, this was straight fire. Really explores kind of a solid faith message. You know, it's talking through that hardship that we all know, we can all relate to. You know, we've all encountered at some point. And I've got love for how they set this message up right here, man. Y'all let me know what you guys think about it, though, down in the comments. Let me know where we go next with Crucifix 2. Make sure you share this out. If you got Crucifix fans who enjoy these reaction videos, make sure you share this so they can get a hold of it. I want more Crucifix on this channel, and I need, you know, if you guys haven't hit up Crucifix in the past, this is your first time listening to Crucifix, let me know what you think too. Make sure you like this video if you enjoy the reaction. Go check out the original track if you haven't. Sub to this channel if you haven't already, but also sub to Crucifix. Dude 100% deserves all the love and support in the world for this one. And I'm going to check out Sean P. East too. Y'all got to tell me about Sean P. Where do we need to go with Sean P? What do we need to do? When do we start it? That's all I got for this one. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a minute. Hope you're staying safe, taking care. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. I'll catch you guys next time.